Hey everybody, welcome to Shelter Radio. I hope that everybody is doing okay today. I did not sleep well once again last night. This is kind of a perennial thing for me, I guess. And as a result, I've been a little draggy today. I have some stuff I need to do to start a class that is going to start happening for the next 6 weeks, starting tomorrow. And I have all the materials together and I have all the ideas in place. I just have to get all the online pieces kind of written down and ready for all of that. And so it's it's just a day where I have to keep pushing forward, and it's that constant feeling of like you're going through tapioca. So just pushing through tapioca. That is what life is like. Hey, Stan, good to see you. I hope others are doing well today. Welcome aboard, folks. I'm going to be playing some songs for the next few minutes. My name is David Dault. I show up around 2 p.m. It's a movable feast, but around 2 p.m. each day. And we have music and fun, and we enjoy the time together. Let's begin. Peter Pumpkinhead came to town, spreading wisdom and cash around. guest, Andy Partridge there. Hello, Kate. Hello, Matt. Hello, George. Hello, Stan. I'm glad that you all are with us today.
It's a large world, often crazy, awful cold. It's a large world. We learn hate before we're old. Look out my window, I don't see you anymore. We think we're winning, we're just evening the score. We talk, we don't listen, move in wrong direction. It's plain to see, how could I ever do anything to you that hasn't already been done to me? We got arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, and hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger. Quoting the book of love and God above, hawk and dove, empty hourglass, the chances pass much too fast. Look out my window, tell me who owns that sky. Any bluer to the enemy than it may be to you or I. We talk, don't listen, move in wrong directions. It's plain to see the world we've lost is ours to gain, but it's all up to you and me. We got arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, and hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger and arms, hunger.
Woo! All right, I hope everybody's doing okay today. It is a fun day. The rains have stopped. There's actually sunshine a little bit, although there's still cloud cover. And I don't know how much you can tell from the space behind me, but major headway has happened in the last couple of days with the piles of paper that I have literally been carrying around for like 7 years. And, you know, I have this kind of fear of going through piles of paper, which I know no one watching can relate to at all. Like, no one else is stressed out by paper the way that I'm stressed out, I'm certain. But it's been a problem, and one of the things that has been good, if we can call it good, about this time together is that I have been able to get at some of those and make some headway. So it's not completely, I'm not completely out of the woods. If you can see on the table behind me, there's still a lot of paper, but they're either getting thrown away, recycled rather, or they're getting filed, or they're getting reused to make set lists. A lot of papers that have blank backs have been folded in half and have now become set lists. So, yeah. Oh, wow, we are out of tune. All right, give me just 1 second. Much better. Okay. Whew. put new strings on the guitar about 2 weeks ago, and they still haven't quite settled in. I apologize. Better, okay. Oh, all right, here we go.
I still dream of Organon. I wake up crying. You're making a rain, and you're just in reach. You in sleep escaping. You're like my yo-yo that glowed in the dark. What made it special, made it dangerous, so I buried it and forget. And every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun's coming out. Ooh, I just know that something good is gonna happen. I don't know when, but just saying it could even make it happen. On top of the world, looking over the edge, you could see them coming. You look too small in their big black car to be a threat to the men in power. I hid my yo-yo in the garden. I can't hide you from the government. Oh God, Daddy, I won't forget. And every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun's coming out. Oh, I just know that something good is gonna happen. I don't know when, but just saying it could even make it happen. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm cloudbusting, Daddy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Every time it rains, you're here in my head. The sun's coming out. Looks like the sun's coming out. Every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun's coming out. Ooh, I just know that something good is gonna happen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Feels good. We kind of busting the clouds away here, trying to bring back the sunlight. And the rain is good, April showers and all that, but still it's nice to have some sunlight around. Please do check out Zach Zaya with the Poetry Lockdown around 4 p.m. each day Central Time. His last name is spelled C-Z-A-I-A, Zach Zaya doing the Poetry Lockdown. Also, Discord Records has put its entire 40-year catalog online for free, so please do check that out. That'll keep you entertained for a long, long time. Friday nights, so we're coming up on another Friday here in a few days. My friend Brian Smith is doing DJing and is spinning the discs starting at 8:30 Central Time here on the Facebook Live. Also, it's Monday, which means that right now you are missing Jonathan Brooks' COVID Kitchen concert, so you may want to switch over and check that out because she's awesome. So that's Jonathan Brooke doing the Kitchen COVID concerts Mondays at 2 p.m. Central Time. My friend Rahuldeep Gill is doing an Instagram live talk show every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, which is 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's Deep in This, the talk show on Instagram Live from my friend Rahuldeep Gill from Cal Lutheran University. My friend Leo Huang is doing Intermittent Awesomeness on the guitar. I don't have a set schedule for him, but his last name is spelled H-W-A-N-G, and he's on the Facebook Live here, so check him out. Also on Facebook Live, Kimono My House, which is a Facebook group that is run like a club, so they have a set schedule of hour-long concerts all throughout the week, and it rotates every week, so definitely check that out. That's Kimono My House. And last but not least, thank you for the shout-out a few minutes ago, Matt, but check out Matt Springer's Quarantine Cabaret. Now, my time here is wrong. I need to fix it. He's now going live at 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central, Monday through Friday, most Mondays through Fridays. But that's Matt Springer's Quarantine Cabaret, where he tickles the ivories for your pleasure. So check that out. All right, got some more music for you, and then on to the day where I have to do the stuff that I don't want to do. Like touch the puppet head. That's right.
There is freedom within. There is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead. Many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us, and you know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and unwaste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us, and you know they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Many shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and relief. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us, and you know they won't win. Don't let them win.
much fun. Too much fun. Whew. All right. Yes. Okay. I got a couple more, and then we are done for today and on to tomorrow. Yeah, but, you know, it's like most weeks. I mean, we've been at this now for, what, 8-9 weeks? Like most weeks, it's hard to tell the difference between one day and the next. And my wife Kira and I, last week, we really kind of hit it. We lost the difference between Wednesday and Thursday last week, and like we were walking around all day thinking that it was Wednesday when it was in fact Thursday, or maybe vice versa. I mean, at this point, who can tell, right? But you know, as always, what I say to my family, I say to you, self-care is very important. Taking time out, if you feel that kind of saran wrap stretch in your brain, you know what I mean. If you kind of feel like you're stretching against the saran wrap in your brain and like the saran wrap's about to go, pull back and take some time, maybe take a bath, maybe do some jumping jacks, maybe just wad up a piece of paper and throw it at the wall 15 times. Just do whatever it is that you need to do to kind of get your head back to where it's working with you and not against you, where it's rowing the boat in the same direction, and then try and get a little farther down the stream. I mean, that's all we can do right now. That's all we can do right now. We can't. Let's see. Serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's what we're talking about here.
You live beneath another star. You are pretending love is worth waiting for. You always breathe another air. Those rivers in the distance must be leading somewhere. Heat wave, why is it rolling down on the young and foolish? Heat wave, are we rich or poor? Does it matter anymore? Heat wave. Can this be all we will desire? Straw houses in the promised land. Why is it time for taking sides when all I say and do is take too many chances? Heat wave, why is it rolling down on the young and foolish? Heat wave, are we rich or are we poor? Does it matter anymore in a heat wave? Will I tell you? Will you listen? If I tell you, what will happen? Heat wave, why is it rolling down on the young and foolish? Heat wave, does it matter anymore in a heat wave?
Whew. Good to see some old friends and new faces here. Kevin Graham, good to have you aboard. Hope that you're doing well. Thanks for that Popeye reference. That's an oldie but a goodie to a a late schizophrenia from a long time ago. So this is my last one today. I sure do appreciate y'all showing up.
100 miles of railroad ties, edge before the flint collides. Fires are stoked to build the steam. I wonder what that engine dreams. Told me then, they come back to me once again. When men race high the telegraph lines, I'm seeing shapes in the kudzu vines. That's crowned with all the thought that weighs it down. Journeys start and journeys end, and I'm lost in engine dreams again.
Thanks everybody for listening. I'm David Dault. I'm back around 2 p.m. each day for more Shelter Radio. I sure am glad to catch up with you. Hey, if you're interested in the musings that I do in between songs, I've started a new kind of newslettery blog thing called Late World. And that's where I'm going to be posting some things about the creative process, how it works, how it doesn't work, what to do when you're blocked, those kinds of things. So please do check it out at the, it's at the address lateworld.substack.com, lateworld.substack.com. I'd love to have you aboard. That'll be one other way I can be connecting with people week to week, and I look forward to the conversations that happen there, as well as the conversations that happen here. I'll be back again tomorrow at around 2 p.m. In the meantime, thank you for what you're doing. I know that the whole world is talking right now about opening up. Wall Street is saying that we've got to get, people out and back into the workforce and whatever. It's not safe yet to do that. And it may be safe for you to do that, but it's not safe for the least of these among us, those who are most vulnerable, those who are immunocompromised, those who are elderly. And so part of what we're doing by staying in place is we're helping to try and make sure that the world is safe for them, the least of these, the most vulnerable among us. It's some of the most valuable work that we can do, and you're doing it by sitting here and watching me and the other things that you're doing while you're staying inside and you're not participating in the kind of communications of these germs around. So thank you for what you're doing. It may not feel like you're doing much, but even that little bit is so helpful and so important. We're not overwhelming our infrastructure. We're not having too many people needing ventilators. We're lessening the impact and we're flattening the curve. So please do keep doing that. Until there's a plan, it's all we can do. Until there's a cure, it's all we can do. Until there's testing that's more widespread, it's all we can do. So please do keep doing that. I'm so grateful for you. I'm proud of you. I love you. I cannot wait until we can see one another again face to face, where we can dance together, we can embrace, we can clasp hands, we can do a little jig, and we can tell each other we made it, and we can look around and we can see all these other folks who were vulnerable that they made it too. Thank you. I'll see you again tomorrow.